So anyway, to start off, we started with the secret ingredients at the beginning, no less. And we start with this waterford crystal bowl. You can't get them anywhere, but if you can't get them, you can use something else, no problem. So the first part of the secret ingredient is as follows. Organic mushrooms.
Magic.
So we get the mushrooms, as you can tell. Alright, now we're going for the magic raisins. And we put the magic raisins in the magic waterford crystal bowl. And you could almost call this a magic ball. Now, here comes probably the most important part of the whole process. And we should have done this beforehand. But for those of you that know, they'll know that this here is one of the elixirs of life. Okay? For those of you that have had a few of these before, you'll recognize that now. I'll put it a bit closer because you might be a bit blind safe already. So here we go. Clippies. Yes, this is lekker. So we're going to take some clippies. We're going to gooien a little bit of clippies. Oh shit, we're going to check this for quality first. Just to make sure it's good. Yeah, no, this will do. Just. It's actually quite lekker. So we put there the special sauce with the magic raisins. Now the magic raisins are truly magic. And we're going to let them have a little sip there for a bit. Let them join forces and get to know each other. Become family, all one in the goodness of life and love. And that'll be the brandy talking, not me, by the way. As you can see, we've got this bowl of very, very lovely coloured chilies. And we like to use all three colours if we can. We cut off the little black bits, because we all know they don't work too well. And the yellow chilies are very lekker. So here we go. Okay, I try to do it equally, but today we're just going to do it lekker. And sometimes in the past I've cut the seeds out, and I've found it loses a little bit of the octane over there. So we're going to leave the seeds in here. Because everyone smokes a chili pip. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have a chili pip. We're going to cut this over here lekker. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put them over here and we're going to let this camera roll. So just in case you guys don't get this right. Always nice to have a good sharp knife for this job, by the way. We'll move it over the side there. These are lekker chilies. The red ones come through nicely. They've all been washed with organic water and organic soap with a lot of love. And there they are over there. You can see the red ones. They're very nice. You can use any chili you want and any amount. It all comes down to what texture. The flick of the wrist, as you can tell, is an integral part of the whole process. And you can make this whole thing look like that. I love the colours, the fresh colours of the red chilies. They've always made me feel so good about eating things like that. And as you can see, I've eaten a thing or two in my day. Yeah, lekker. Now, we come to another important part of this whole process. Once you've got a few of those over here, you don't want to lose inspiration. Losing inspiration is an important part of this whole process. We want to have another check. It makes things lekker, yeah. A little bit of a scoop. For the inspiration, you'd understand. A little bit of top to that there. Feeling good, ladies? Can I have some little tooth, perhaps? No good. So anyway, here we carry on. Swiftly moving along. And we're almost coming to the end of this wonderful process over here called chopping the chili. And this is, in some countries, this is actually a religious procedure and has to be done with much pomp and splendor. But we'll keep that end there. Take that end off there. And now the gargantuan effort of cutting the chilies is over. Now, an important piece of the equipment is coming to the forefront of this game over here. It's a KitchenAid Super Plus 1 Mark III-2. And this is what most professionals use nowadays. It's got sharp blades, not to be trifled with. Take this machine seriously, it will make you look good. So we put them in there, ceremoniously of course. And we don't want to waste too many of these things now. So there they go. yeah. And that's So what we'll do is we'll give it a little wake up call over there, just to let things know what's going on. See, there's always one that doesn't play the game over here. Come on, let go. And you can check for consistency. And if it's constant, you can carry on. Ooh, you can smell this already. It's quite alive. Quite alive. Now, an important part of this whole process is the garlic. Once again, you can do this to taste, and the important thing is to chop it really fine before you put it in. Like that. And if you do it properly, you should have a consistency similar to that, or even better if you have more patience. There you go. The garlic, lovely. I might just chop a little bit more, because everyone likes a bit of garlic. And let's face it, after eating this chili, you're not going to be kissing anybody anyway. So there you go, finely chopped to precision again. Oops. I'm going to do that. I've been practicing that for a while. Now I want to see how this little lot is carrying. We're going to jump the gun a bit on this one over here in the name of getting the job done, because it's now 11 o'clock at night. We started this process. What time did we start? The cameraman and the director of photography says we started at 4 minutes ago. 4 minutes ago. 4 minutes ago, which would have been like 10 o'clock this morning, actually. Yeah. So now, another important thing over here is olive oil. Now, olive oil, oof, it's so lucky. And I advise you to use a decent olive oil, because this is not a Checkers chili. This is a lacquer chili. So we put the olive oil in. It helps things move around a little bit. It keeps it all honest. And we give it a bit of a little tickle. Okay, here comes a chili tickle. Alright, oof, it's getting even better. Now, as a word of warning, the last time I made this chili, I made the horrible mistake of forgetting to wash my hands before I went for a pee. This is a true story. Yeah. And then I had such tears in my eyes, I rubbed my eyes, and that just compounded the whole problem even more. And my lovely assistant all the way from Germany is here to help me over here. She's not wearing much, so she's not going to come into the picture here, because this is a family program, as you can tell, in the galley. So these buggers haven't really soaked it up as much as I'd like them to, right? Because as it was directed out by the director of photography, we've only been doing this for 4 minutes. And the brand is suddenly kicking quite lacquer, actually. So we'll throw a few of these bad boys in there just for flavor. Because I kid you not, this little addition to the chili is what gives it the aftertaste. It makes it a pleasant taste, because the chili is the chili, and they all want to burn. But a burny mouth is a burny mouth is a burny mouth. But when you have a little aftertaste with a certain je ne sais quoi, and for you guys there in Pretoria, the Bluebill supporters, which probably don't understand the whole concept behind working together as a team. But if you guys are from the Stormers area, you'll understand what I'm saying about working as a team. The clip drift and the raisins, the magic raisins. But you Bluebill, you're in trouble. Anyway, so they haven't soaked it up, so we're gonna. But anyway, this is the aftertaste that will make you verlang. Trust me on this one. So we put that over there, we close that there, we give it a chili tickle. We might even throw a little bit of sauce in here. Sometimes I use Jack Daniels, but because this one's going out to our boys there in the Platteland, or wherever Pretoria might be, or if it's still even called Pretoria. Clippies is the way we're going to go with tradition, because we like a bit of tradition there on the place. I'm going to give it a little bit of a tickle. And now we're going to taste it. Just like that. Now obviously it hasn't had time for the flavors to infuse and hug and embrace each other. I'm just going to go dive straight in there like a veteran. Don't try this at home. You might want to put a little bit of cheese or something with it. But we have a little scoop over here because we have to know what we're dealing with over here. As a famous man once said, "Ryk en lekker." So there you have it, actually in a nut. I'm going to put a few more of these bad boys in here because it's so lekker. Yeah, I had the measurement right the first time, but as you could see, imagine that. Another little chili tickle. And you can use whatever speed you want because it's like, it's all about the mood, it's all about the love you put into this bad boy. Oh, this is so nice. So there you have it, sports fans. Then have a little look inside over here at this bad boy. Now, tell me that's not a lekker chili sauce. Have a look at there, the chili sauce, the consistency of 6-month-old baby diarrhea. That's about what you're looking for over there. But it's really very nice. And you keep it in the fridge for quite a while until you can't eat it anymore. Until you probably eat it before it goes off. But it'll last quite a while in your fridge. But it just brings a tear to my eye, really, at the end of the day. Okay, Rampies, this one was for you, my brother. I'm sorry it took so long because your brother's fraught and he was lazy and he wasn't coming. But he came today, he looked and he walked off. But Rampies, my brother, this is for you. And I hope you enjoy this as much as all the other people in TV land and on the yachting world enjoy this particular chili. And I'll see you when I'm looking at you. Cheers.